Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to become a bug bounty hunter in 2026. Not the YouTube fantasy version, but the real path I'm following right now. The tools you actually need, the mindset most beginners miss, and how to start finding real vulnerabilities instead of wasting months doing the wrong things. If you're serious about bug bounty, this video will save you a lot of time. So, there are lots of videos on the topic, lots of stuff, but this will probably be one of the first ones for 2026. First off, I have my phone here to go over some basic things. So first off, good place to start is, what is bug bounty? It's mostly just finding vulnerabilities in companies and responsibly disclosing them. And when you do this, they will pay you for doing it this way. An actual malicious hacker can't do this. But the thing is, how do you find these vulnerabilities? It can be hard, takes a lot of time, a lot of stuff you need to learn. But you can do it. So first off, let's talk about how to learn how to hack. A great resource is PortSwigger. They have so many labs that you can learn the basics from. You have SQL injection, cross-site scripting, CSRF. Like, for example, go here. Oh, wait. That my email. Whatever. But PortSwigger. Right here. There are lots of different labs you can do. This is like the #1 spot to go to learn the basic vulnerabilities, the OWASP top 10, other things as well. But still other things you need to learn. Like, for example, Kali Linux. Do you even have Kali Linux? This is like your #1 tool. You need Kali Linux. As one of the #1 tools you're going to be using is Burp. This is a proxy tool. So you can see like the API calls and the requests and the responses behind what you're clicking around the UI, the user interface. So this is like a necessary tool. Most people use Burp. Some people use Kaido. You see, you can intercept the requests, HTTP history, repeater, intruder. There's a lot. I might have to make a video about that if you guys want that. I don't know. But anyway, that's Burp. It's a really good resource. Well, you're going to need it when you start actually hacking, even just doing the PortSwigger labs. There are also a lot of other important things. For example, let me go here. This is just a live stream I was watching. This guy's very good, very talented. But Medium. This is a spot for blog posts, but it's going to be super important for learning how to learn bug bounty, because there are lots and lots of videos of, write-ups of people actually finding vulnerabilities and bugs in companies and reporting them. So when you read these reports, you'll learn more about their methodology, how they did what they did, so you can keep your mind open. So if this opportunity, if you see this in a while while you're hunting, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know a guy who did something like that. Let me try ... So it's good to stay well read. There are new vulnerabilities being found pretty much every day, new techniques being made. You just need to stay up to date and learn the basics, of course. And you still have other things like, let's say, ready to start hunting. So make an account on HackerOne, start looking through companies. Let's say you want to hack Databricks, see details, go scope. These are the spots where you could try to hack. Like, go here, start trying to hack it, whatever. But before you do that, I want you to go to Hacktivity right here and start reading some of the reports, because right here you'll see more reports that got submitted. Not all of them got paid, but you can sort by like highest bounty. You can click apply. You can start reading these reports. Like, this dude got $50,000 for finding a hack on Shopify. A GitHub access token exposure. This was 4 years ago, but think about this. These are some very high paid bounties. You should be reading this stuff so you know what's really paying well, how to find these vulnerabilities, and just really understand them. You have more resources like Try Hack Me. I bought a subscription. Right now I'm working through the SOC, Security Operations Center, I think. I don't know. I do pen testing, red teaming stuff. But this is really good. You can get some basic certificates And obviously you learn basic things. Like here you go. I was just talking about this Burp Suite, the basics. So you can get this as well. Also, HackerOne has a Hacker 101, which is like their CTF, so you can learn basic things. It's a little bit more complicated. After you get 26 points, they're supposed to invite you to one private program. And there will be less hunters, so it'll be better to find your first bug. So that's pretty much hacking resources. What else do we have on here? I have mindset. This is very important. Okay, this is very important. It's going to take a long time. This is not a get rich quick scheme where after, I don't know, 2 days you made 50 grand like this dude. That's not gonna happen. I've put in hundreds and hundreds of hours, and so far, how much money have I made? 0. Okay. However, I have a report that I think I can't talk about it. But yeah. So you need to have the patience, you need to have the persistence, you need to have the consistency to stick with this. If you're just in it for quick money, click out this video, never do this again, because this is not for you. But if you actually care about web security, penetration testing, and like freelance work where there's no guarantee of pay, then this will be a pretty good field. You just need to remember consistency. I've talked about PortSwigger OS. Oh yeah, Kali Linux. It's pretty much required that you use Kali Linux. There are so many tools on here. For example, not only Burp, but you have like Subfinder. That's how you type, right? This thing. This tool is used for finding subdomains. So let's say LinkedIn.com. You have businesslinkedin.com. You have business.linkedin.com. And then like, let's say, I don't know if this is really not admin.linkedin.com. That's probably not real, but it is really good for finding subdomains. You have other tools like HTTPX for finding what URLs are what subdomains are actually live. There are just lots of things. So if you don't have Kali Linux and you can't run all these tools that you're gonna need, you're gonna be really behind when it comes down to bug bounty. So set up Kali Linux, set up a virtual box right here, virtual box. Figure it out, use AI, I don't know, YouTube it, but you need Kali Linux. So it's pretty much the first step. Before you even start learning, just set up Kali Linux so you can start getting used to like the commands and stuff, like CD, change you to a different directory, CD space ... take you back to your home directory, clear, that kind of thing. You need to know these things. It's very basic. Just learn them. What else do we have? Core tools, Burp Suite, intercepting, dev tools. Not gonna talk about that. All right, how beginners should actually start hunting. Hunt on apps you already use, because it'll be easier. So you won't need to like figure out what the app does, how it works, and things like that. You at least already know that much. And then you need to stay on the apps for a long time. Stay on a program for weeks. Like spend hours, many hours on one program. My standard is spend at least 10 hours on one program. That way you make sure you go through what you know. Like try your IDOR, try your cross-site scripting, try your SQL injection, try your broken access control. There's so many things you need to try. So you need to stay long enough. Don't get bored. Don't keep switching. Like shiny object syndrome. Like, oh my goodness, they just dropped a new program on HackerOne. I test it. Stick where you are. Time, consistency, patience. That's how you actually become a bug bounty hunter who actually submits valid reports. All right, what else we have? We still have the reporting skill, which is often underrated. But just because you can find a report doesn't mean you're going to get paid. But not just because you can find a report. Just because you can find a bug doesn't mean you're going to get paid. If you can't clearly explain the impact, steps to reproduce it, then you're not getting paid because you can't prove the bug you found. So you got to be good at writing down what you do. That's why, for example, VS Code. I use VS Code. Note taker. I take my notes in VS Code. So as I hack, I'm typing down like, oh my goodness, I noticed this. I noticed that it has weird dot 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 and the dot dot dot. You have to take notes while you're testing a UI web application. That way you know where you are. You save your accounts, account 1, account 2 for IDOR testing, and just make sure if you come back, you'll remember where you are. And then when you actually find something, it's so easy to report. You just look at your notes, you know what you literally just did, just write it down right away and just ship it off. HackerOne, BugCrowd, whatever your platform you're using. What else? Common beginner mistakes. Tool spamming. Oh my goodness, this was me. I did like 3 to 5 sections of PortSwigger. I did like XSS, SQL injection, IDOR, and I was like, okay, we can at least start doing bug bounty. And first thing I did was just straight buff. Fuzz faster, you fool. Oh, this way. But I was just like, that's what you do. You just run tools with hundreds of thousands of different words in a word list, and you'll find something eventually. I found nothing. I was so lost for like, I don't know, like a week. I did not know what I was doing. And then I went on YouTube and started just watching live streams of people hacking. I was like, oh, I'm going about this completely all wrong. Don't be a script kiddie who just runs tools and doesn't even understand what they do. Don't be that guy. Before you even start hunting, I recommend you watch some people who are actually hunting, like this video I'm watching right here. This dude, he's literally hunting right now. Live stream is designed to help you find your first bug. It's 4 hours long. There is like no editing, but it's really, really good. Really good. You'll learn so much from just watching these videos. All right, what else do we have? Pros of becoming a bug bounty hunter. It's good for resumes if you actually want a job in like cybersecurity. It's good. Obviously, you can get paid. Some people make a full-time living. And let's see what else. Realistic outcomes. You probably won't see your first payout for months. Just realistic. It's hard. There are lots of people who are good at this, who do this every day. Skill transfer. Anything else? So let's just go close this. So guys, that is how to become a bug bounty hunter in 2026. It's going to take a lot of time. PortSwigger is going to be your best friend. It is completely free. Set up your Kali Linux. Start learning how to use a terminal. And after just learning a few vulnerabilities, start hacking. Not because you're going to be great at it, but just because starting will show you how much more you still need to learn. If you just start, you're like, dang, this is how much more I still need to learn. You go back, learn some more, do some more bug bounty, learn some more. Your split in the beginning should be like 90% learning, 10% hunting. But that's actually after like a month. Before that, it should be 100% learning. But just know it's going to take time. Stick with it, and you'll find something. Trust. I'm out. Oh yeah, subscribe.